What's up YouTube? I've got something a little bit new today. So I'm going to be doing a full hotspots on Pokemon Brick Bronze. So this will be for EV training, grinding up money, levels, that's about it really. Anything you'll need, well, you don't actually need these things, but they're just a little added bonus to help you like speed up your training or whatever you need to do. So the Look Incense, which you get from the Battle Coliseum, it will double any prize money received if the holding Pokemon joins a battle. So what you should do is usually lead with it, or say lead with your sweeper or something, and then you can easily rack up any money there. The Macho Brace, or the Mako Brace, whatever you want to call it, this doubles any EVs that you gain in battle, which is kind of good, but it's going to cut your Pokemon speed in half, so you shouldn't really be using it to EV. Like, if you're EV training with the Pokemon, you shouldn't be using it to, in the battle, like attacking. You should swap instantly into something else. You only need to use it once, or you can activate your XP share, and then you don't even need to send the Pokemon in, and it'll be getting EVs anyway. So the first place is Rising Star Darren, and he's on Route 11, and what he's going to be giving you is money and attack EVs. I can't remember exactly how much for each, but he is currently the best place that you can get attack and money. So remember to use the Look Incense. You can also use Roll Powers, which you buy for Robux, and they will also speed up any training, anything like that that you need to do. So the next place will be a HP. So for HP, you want to be battling Shellos and Slowpokes. So you've got to ignore the Wingles and Psyducks, and they're in Rose Cove, the Rose Cove beach actually. But you've got to go down to the beach from the city into this little bit of a tunnel here where you fight Team Eclipse. And they'll be all in this grass here. Slowpokes are uncommon, but Shellos are common, and they'll be giving you 1 HP EV every time you battle them. You'll also probably need the extended, well, the advanced stat viewer there, so you can view all your EVs, all your IVs when it comes to breeding, and everything else like the base stats and what you're actually like improving on. So the next place that we're gonna do is actually speed. So speed also has its own trainer for it. This is for speed EVs, obviously, and that's Camper Pal. And he has 3 Pokemon, which can be quite annoying. His Pichu only knows stat moves, which are Sweet Kiss, I think, Thunder Wave, maybe. No, it has static on it, so it can paralyze you. And Nasty Plot is one of them as well. And it can only use status moves, like I said, but it can also be, oh, I got an encounter. It can also be really annoying, so you want to take that thing out with a special attacker, preferably, so you can just sweep through the rest of them. So this is him right over here when I can glitch through this tree. This is the trainer here. So he's got 3. He also has a Grovyle that knows Pursuit, so you'll have to be careful while you're swapping in and out. If you're swapping in and out without the XP share, obviously. That'll be, if it gets the Pursuit off, it'll actually hit you before you swap. So that'll take down your Pokemon, most likely if you're EV training something like a newly bred Pokemon, something like that. So the next place you actually want to go to, this will be for special defense IVs actually, EVs I mean, sorry. So you want to go across here to where the Skytrain is and the entrance to Kragenos Mines. So I'm just going to leave through here into the Flower Gardens. And that's right here. So you come across here and you get to Route 10 here, and it's all here. You need to battle Spoink, I think it is. Spoink, Floettes, and Hoppips. They're the 3 that actually give you special defense EVs. Without any boosts, Floettes give you 2, and then the other 2 give you 1 EV per battle. So the only thing in these like grass patches that doesn't give you any special defense EVs are the Petilil, and they'll be giving you special attack EVs, which I'm going to show you where you can actually train a lot easier. This is currently the only hotspot that we have for special attack as well. It's really the only place where you can train it up. It's the fastest place in my opinion as well, because if you've got all the boosts up, you can do about you can max out one stat of EVs and every half an hour if you've got the Mark Trouble Race and the 3 times roll power run. So what you want to do is go across here. Just get my max repel on. You want to run across the patches and then run past all these trainers and then into the volcano. And what's going to be giving you special attack EVs in the volcano are Heatmore, Slugma and Numel, and they're the only 3 that actually give you any special attack EVs. But I'm pretty sure there is a trainer you can rebattle. Yes, this trainer here, I think so. Yeah, this is it. That's the trainer there. He gives you I think he has 3 Pokemon that give off special attack EVs. I think they're only like a couple Numels and a Slugma. So you're better off just battling wild Pokemon for it. It's much easier, it's much quicker, you'll get EVs much faster. So the next place that I need to do is defense. So you want this one's actually a lot quicker. It gives you the most EVs in the game at the minute. And what you want to do is come over to the cliffs into the Pokemon Center. Now you want to run across here when my effect doesn't run off, and then run down here to the hiker. Now the hiker's actually going to be giving you I actually don't know how many EVs, but with complete boosts, absolutely everything on it, you're getting 36. So if you halve that, that's 18, and then divide it by 3. So you're getting 6 EVs every battle. Every time you battle this guy, you're getting 6 EVs. So you should definitely get like the Macho Base from the Colosseum, anything else really. Every time I do this, I actually use my XP share, and I use my already EV trained Pokemon, or ones that I'm not going to bother EV training, and I use them to lead the party with a looking sense against trainers so I can get some money while I'm EV training. And then the XP share obviously gives off any other EVs that is necessary. So the next place you need to go to is for money. Now this is currently the best known money trainer, and that's not money, experience I mean. So you want to go to this city. I can't actually pronounce the name of it. It's the new city. It's got the 6th gym, I think 6th gym, and you want to go along here to Route 14. And I don't actually have Rock Climb on me because I forgot to grab my Rock Climb Pokemon. So you want to go to Route 14, and it's just that trainer up there, like at the top of the cliffs there. So you'll need a Rock Climb Pokemon, or you can just Rock Climb, use the RTD, and then swap in the PC at the Trade Coliseum or Trade Resort or Battle Coliseum. So up there, that trainer is the first trainer up there. As soon as you get up there, he actually gives off about round about 5k XP every time you battle him, for a single Pokemon. Obviously, if you've been using it throughout, you probably shouldn't use the XP share for him, because it'll only give off half as much experience as if you swapped it in every time. So the only really thing I can say about that is you will probably need roll powers if you want to get it quicker. So you got ×2, and another thing is when the lucky egg actually comes out, you can use that for a boosted experience, or you can have a traded Pokemon. Now if you don't know, any Pokemon that aren't under your OT, which is my Talonflame for example, under the OT of a friend named Stormity, because it doesn't actually have the legendary OT there, it's gonna give off a few more experience. I can't remember the boost, I think it's 1.5 times, and that should be having increased experience points, so it will get trained a lot faster. Now one more thing I'm going to tell you about is friendship. Now certain Pokemon evolve by friendship, which is just like this Lopunny here, and all you have to do with that is pretty much run around in circles or win battles, and that should be pretty much how you do it. And you can raise your friendship over time. But the way you can actually check how much friendship you have on a single Pokemon is by going over to, well, you gotta fly first. Fly over to Brimba City, here, by the volcano. And it's actually the old man, he's round the corner here. He's in this house right here. So, if you go into this house and talk to... Let me see what Pokemon I actually could use. Let's try Mahitran. So, have Mahitran in party, talk to him. So he says, Mahitran, it's quite friendly towards you, it seems to want to be babied a little. That means the experience isn't max, but let me show you my Lopunny, which is max, friendship, sorry, which is max friendship. So your Lopunny, it's extremely friendly towards you, it couldn't possibly love you more, it's a pleasure to see. That means, if it evolves by friendship, you level it up once, and then you've got, well, it's going to evolve. That's pretty much how everything works, and that's it really, that's all I can say for the hotspots. In a couple of days I might bring out a breeding guide as well, so I can show you how to use the advanced stat viewer, just in case anyone really needs it. Oh yeah, EVs actually only go up to 252 per stat, but you can't max out every stat. As you can see, I've maxed out the HP and the attack on my Talonflame, so that's going to be obviously boosting up my attack in PvP, which is what I necessarily need the most on the Talonflame with Gale Wings, because it's going to be outspeeding a lot of other Pokemon. Now, I hope this video helped you. I did kind of plan it out in a way. I've been working on it for a couple days, so that's it really. I'll bring out the new guide in well, sometime this week, so I'll see you later. My voice just broke. I'll see you later then.